become present. We have our authority. We go through all of these initiations, constellation after constellation. We open ourselves up. But we first must look at who we're separated from. It sounds easy to be talking about it here on the stage, sort of from a mental perspective, perhaps. These are the ways to do it. But what about right now? What about here and now in this very moment? Who in your own family are you separated from? So in order to open to our soul consciousness, we right now, in this moment, need to consider that. Who are we separated from? Our mother, perhaps? Are we still? Maybe after constellation and constellation and constellation? Is there still something that separates us, that she didn't give us enough? Or she was really too much? Which one? Perhaps, or our father, was he not good enough? Did we blame him? Or are we upset with him? Are we resentful? I'm just using words that can be crossed to either one. But what is it? What do you still hold? Perhaps you're at peace completely with your parents after doing all these years of constellation work. Perhaps that's okay, and you're good. And I trust that. I trust that for myself too. But what else? Who else? A grandfather? Your brother or sister? An ex-husband or ex-wife? What? Who are you separated from? From whom? In your life, your current life, right now. They may have passed, but who are you personally separated from? Just take a moment and close your eyes, and sometimes it helps me to go down one lineage, like I'm exploring in a way, and then perhaps go down another lineage. So take a moment to go down, or up, or sideways, however you go into your lineage. So keeping your eyes closed now, let's use that particular person that you've come up with. And it doesn't matter if it's right or wrong. We'll have another opportunity to do this. So let yourself have this first experience. So imagine that the person that you has just arisen from your field, from the family soul field that you're separated from, is across a long bridge. And that bridge might be made of wood, made of rope hanging over a chasm. It might be a suspension bridge. But that person is off in the distance. But let yourself look at that person. And now ask yourself, what can I do to cross this bridge? What can I do? Not what can they do. What can I do to make my way step by step toward them? So just keep noticing what you're receiving for information. And so let this sensation of your separation from this person affect you. Notice how it feels. And perhaps notice your longing to be closer to them. Letting yourself take a few steps, perhaps, toward them. Imagine that this person is a gatekeeper to the opening of your soul. That as you consider approaching them and all the difficulties and all the desires and all the wants that you may have had from them, that as you approach them, your world changes. Your world opens. It's usually the hardest one. It's usually the one who gives us the hardest time in life, who's given us the hardest time and is now past. It's often the ones that are hard that we need to stand across the bridge from. So now just take a few breaths. And now allow yourself to open your eyes slowly, coming back to the room.